Coming up on some real talk.
So, as a content creator during the Black Lives Matter movement, do you feel a responsibility to use your platform for something bigger?
Welcome to Some Real Talk, a place where we get real about what's going on in culture, content creation, and life as we know it. I'm your host, Maya Vanette. We got a good one for y'all today. One of YouTube's very own, Jason Jaeger, is here with us. He's a YouTuber, a cosplayer, an anime lover, and as of lately, I think he's trying to do something with fitness. I mean, with abs like that, how can you not want to do something with fitness? If I had abs like that, I can't even tell you what I'd be doing with my life. Probably just somewhere taking pictures for the gram, which is a part of what he does, just in cosplay. So, without further ado, Jason Yeager.
So, they say some people need no introductions, and then other people put the perfect introduction in their Instagram bio. Jason Yeager, part time pajama model and full time weave trash. Hi, Jason. Thank you so much for coming on Some Real Talk.
Of course, I will. I definitely enjoy doing these types of things. So anything that I can do to help, I'm always here for.
All right, yeah, raising awareness to the cause that is weave trash everywhere.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that sums you up pretty well. Right now, you can't see it, but I am just wearing some pajama shorts, and I got this nice shirt on so that I can make your video look at least a little presentable. But yeah, and then outside of that, you can see the background. I'm quite the weeb. So.
No, no, no. Aside from being a part-time pajama model, in all seriousness, you are one half of the Anime Boiis, formerly known as the Abridged Boys. You're a YouTube Play Button Award recipient for your channel reaching over 100,000 subscribers. And as of recently, your Instagram keeps growing by the day since you started doing these amazing cosplays.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate that.
A
I
lot
try.
of a lot of accomplishments under the belt. Whew.
Uh, I guess so. I tend to get bored very easily, so I try and do a whole bunch of different things, and luckily I'm decent at some of them. So yeah.
I'd definitely say you're more than decent, but like you said, you do create a lot of different things. So
Hmm.
like if you were trying to explain to somebody like the melting pot that is like your content creation portfolio, like how would you describe that to them?
Oh boy. Yeah, I guess that's kind of complex because I've done like quite a few different types of content creation over the day, but I think that the two main things that I do are like videography. Back in the day, I used to do like videos in terms of like animation, and I would do like animated parodies, but I don't do that too much anymore. And now it's just like whatever I think is funny that I'll try to make a video out of and to try and make it entertaining. And then outside of the videography aspect, I also just recently picked up the passion of doing like cosplay and stuff, which is I guess kind of like modeling different popular characters in animation or like anime culture and trying to recreate them in my own way and then like adding some effects to them to make it look a little cooler. So you could check that out over on Instagram. But yeah, I think those are the two main things that I do nowadays.
Like you said, you like to do what's funny, and you're really hilarious. I mean, some of my favorite content by you is just when it's you and your YouTube partner, or just you talking, and you're just so like funny without trying. But I think what makes you so funny is a lot of the times the questions you're answering, like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
the fan base that you've been able to amass, like they feel so comfortable just asking you anything.
Yeah, yeah. The fan base that I have is very wild at times, and they try their best to embarrass Aaron and I as much as possible, but we try to not answer anything too explicit and like not to ruin our reputation too much, but we also try and make it as entertaining as possible too. So
Yes, you are a real person with a real job, and wouldn't want that getting out there into the world.
exactly.
Uh,
I'm still hiding my online persona from my like job employers. So I hope that when they do find it, they like it, they're fans. But if not, then I'll have to deal with that bridge when I come to it.
Oh my God, are you saying you didn't put the Anime Boys on your resume?
No, I didn't. For the most part, I don't, unless it has to do with like content creation. I don't put like my YouTube or anything like that on my resume or anything like that. I just try to stick with my more professional stuff like college and my other jobs and stuff like that.
Okay, Mr. Professional. Well, social media really can be like a job at times. And
Mhm.
so, in a time where like so many people dream of just getting big, getting more followers, going viral, just for the sake of doing it, to say you did it, like what keeps you wanting to dedicate your time and energy into creating more and more content?
Okay. Luckily for me, the stuff that I create are things that I like genuinely enjoy doing. And so for me, it's never really been about like growing or getting bigger. And honestly, I think that I'm at like a good place right now. I don't think I have like a huge desire to be like super famous. Like I enjoy being able to go to the store in like sweats and not doing my hair or anything like that. So I do like where I'm at right now, and I think what drives me is just that I do enjoy doing the things that I do, and luckily there's also like a community of people that also enjoy doing the things that I do. So I get to like interact with those people and then like draw inspiration from them, and I also get to give them a little bit of inspiration as well. So I think those are like the main things that drives me to continue like doing what I do, and hopefully influence and inspire more people that do similar things.
That's awesome. You inspire, you entertain people, but as of recently, we've also seen that with the Black Lives Matter movement really growing traction this summer, that a lot of content creators, yourself included, are now using your platform to spread awareness to causes just bigger than your content creation. So, as a content creator during the Black Lives Matter movement, do you feel a responsibility to use your platform for something bigger?
Yeah. Uh, you know, back in the past, I actually I didn't think that I wanted to portray my own political opinions on my like social media platforms. I didn't think that it was my place, but I think it really took a movement that impacts me personally and is so prevalent within our time period that really changed my mind on or changed my opinion on how I feel about spreading my own political views. And so I do think that uh, if you have the resources to educate people on the current like political climate, then I think that it is necessary for you to use those resources and to try to educate people, if not just spread awareness on uh, the political issues that are going on in the world. So I try to use my platform to spread the awareness of the Black Lives Matter movement as much as possible. You can see that in a couple of my cosplay. I'll add other images that talk about the different things that you can do to help the Black Lives Matter movement, and I'll also post about it in my stories as well. And I think that I want to do that a lot more often because I feel like that sort of content, it's it's something that is more personal to me. And like I said before, the main reason that I do it is because, or the main reason that I do cosplay is because it's something I personally enjoy doing. And so whenever I can make my cosplay more personal, then I enjoy it a lot more. So me being able to do cosplay that connects with the Black Lives Matter movement um, just makes it that much more personal. And so when I'm able to put that within the art that I make, it I don't know. I guess it's kind of hard to explain, but I do definitely feel an impact in terms of the Black Lives Matter movement within the cosplay community.
Yeah. So a lot of your most viewed videos on YouTube that you made with the Anime Boiis were made while you were in college. Now being a recent grad, how do you balance your love of graphic design and creation with the pressures of like being a real adult?
That is a good question, and the answer is that I don't really balance them. it's very hard to balance everything because it's not really just like work and content creation. There's work, there's family, there's your social life, there's your relationships, there's a whole bunch of different things. And so I guess I try to just prioritize the things that are most important to me. And sometimes that means putting content creation on the back burner. And so I haven't really made as much content as I wanted over the past year or so. And that's because I'm very busy in all those other aspects of my life. So, but I think that's a good thing because especially during this year with the epidemic and all that's going on with the social injustices that are going on that's going on within our country, it can really affect people mentally. And if you try to overload yourself, then it's just going to put you in that much more of a depression. So putting a back burner on certain things and really just focusing on myself has helped me a lot, and it's definitely kept me from being like extremely depressed. So yeah.
Because in 2020,
Yeah.
it's not very hard to feel down with the state of the world, but
Yeah.
you've accomplished so much and you've gotten to do so much. So what do you think has been your greatest accomplishment in content creation, like thus far in your journey?
Okay. I think my greatest accomplishment was probably, I think it was last year. It was either last year or the year before that. My friend and I, we took about 8 months to make this huge project that we were working on. It was it was an abridged movie, which is just like a recreation of a popular animated movie. And yeah, like I said, we took 8 months to do it. We voice acted all of it. We got a whole bunch of other voice actors from around the world to help along with the project. We added like our own sound effects and stuff. And then once the project was finished, we actually had the pleasure of going to a whole bunch of different anime conventions and showing the finished product at those conventions, which was an amazing experience. So I think that's probably the thing that I'll look back on in terms of all of my content creation, and that's probably the thing that I would say I'm most proud of. So,
I mean, 8 months, like y'all basically made a baby.
oh
That's the
yeah, it was a lot of work, a lot
I
of work.
can imagine.
At times during the 8 months, there were a lot of times where it wasn't fun, but once it was finished, it was amazing.
So what do you hope that people will find when they watch your videos or see your cosplay or just find you anywhere online? What do you want them to walk away with?
Okay. Well, I mean, if they find my videos, I hope that they are fans of dark humor and that they are okay with mature content, because a lot of our humor is very dark, so and very mature. But I think that if they do find the videos, then I hope that they find humor in it. And if they find my other stuff, I hope that they find whatever you find when you're looking at art, inspiration. So I guess that's the main takeaway that I want people to get from my stuff is inspiration to create, inspiration to create what they want. So.
And
Yeah.
speaking of finding this man's stuff, you can subscribe to the Anime Boiis on YouTube or check him out on Instagram at Jason Jaeger _. Quick, before you leave us, in your wildest dreams, where do you see your content creation journey going?
In my wildest dreams.
Wildest dreams.
I see. I guess just being able to reach more people in terms of my work. If it's able to reach a large amount of people, that would be amazing. Like I said, I don't want to be like super popular myself. I'm okay with going to the store and not having to get all made up or anything like that. But if I one day get popular enough to skip the line at the club, then that's when I know that I've gotten where I want to be. That's that's the top for me right there.
On that note, thank you for joining us on Some Real Talk. You've kept it real, and we really appreciate it. Thank you, Jason.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for having me.
Bye.
Well, that was fun. This has been an episode of Some Real Talk. I'm your host, Maya Vanette. Thank you so much to our special guest today, Jason Jaeger, for being here with us. And thank you to you for watching. If you have any more questions for Jaeger or any suggestions as to who should be the next guest on Some Real Talk, leave them in the comment section below. Can't wait to see you guys next time. Until then, keep it real.